Always news, always network, always power. CCNTV. Good afternoon and welcome to The Rundown. I am your host, Captivating Christian, and here are some of your top stories for today, the 26th of September. Florida's National Guard is activated as Ian continues to intensify. Forecasters expect the tropical storm to become a major hurricane that could affect major parts of the state. And in other news, a 12-year-old Texas girl allegedly shot her father, then herself, in a murder pact that she made with another girl. Authorities allege that the girl made a plot with another girl to flee to Georgia following the shooting. And lastly, what if this was you? A restaurant sues a customer who left a server a $3,000 tip, and the tip read, "For Jesus," only to take it back months later. Let's get to the news. More than 2,000 National Guard members began staging along the Florida coast on Sunday as a strengthening tropical storm Ian was forecast to become a large and powerful hurricane approaching the state. Ian was in the Caribbean Sea on Sunday night with a maximum sustaining winds of about 60 miles per hour. The National Hurricane Center said that the storm was intensifying. Forecasters expect Ian to become a hurricane by Monday and reach major status, meaning a Category 3 storm or greater on Tuesday. The storm is expected to pass near the west of the Cayman Islands on Monday and then pass by or over the western part of Cuba, and on Monday night and early Tuesday. It was forecast to skirt the western Florida on Wednesday and Thursday, according to the National Hurricane Center. Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis, otherwise known as Ron DeSatan, declared a state of emergency for all of Florida because of the threat. The Florida National Guard has activated 2,500 service members. The Guard began staging along the coast on Sunday. President Joe Biden on Saturday approves Florida's emergency declaration, which will allow for federal aid. It's really funny how a hurricane comes and those Republican governors are always reaching for the government to help them out first. A 12-year-old Texas girl allegedly shot her father, then herself, after agreeing to a murder plot with another child. The Park County Sheriff's Office has shared that a 12-year-old girl who police say agreed with another girl that they'll kill their family members and pets was found laying in the street with a gunshot wound to the head, as her father, 38, was found in the home after having been shot in the abdomen on Tuesday. Both family members were found in the Weatherford, Texas, around 11:30 p.m. The other child was from Lufkin, Texas. Police shared and was in on the Weatherford child's plot, which had been an idea she had for several weeks now. The pair had alleged intended to run away to Georgia after the murders. The child from Lufkin has since been charged with criminal conspiracy in the planning of a murder plot by the Parker County Sheriff's investigators. The adults' names are not being released as the office does not identify juvenile suspects. Due to the injuries, the age of the juveniles, and the sensitivity of this case matter, information released regarding this case will be limited, the Sheriff's Department has noted. This happened to you, a server at Alfonso's Pizza Cafe in Scranton, Pennsylvania, who was on the receiving end of an act of generosity, found herself and her place of employment, ones who's ended up being punished. This sad realization came after a man who left the server a $3,000 tip for a roughly $13 bill ended up later disputing the charge on his credit card statement. Back in June of this year, the server, Marina Lambert, was elated to discover her customer, Eric Smith, had left her a $3,000 tip on a bill which added up to only $13.25. Matt Martini told CNN at the time that Lambert ran into the office in tears, so overwhelmed she was about Smith's gesture. Ensured the tip was indeed genuine, another manager at the restaurant, Zachary Jacobson, asked Smith about leaving the significant amount of gratuity. Smith told Jacobson that he was involved in cryptocurrency and it was growing in Scranton and wanted to give back to the community. Smith had also written on the tips for Jesus on the bill, referring to the Instagram page ran by an anonymous user using the encouraging theme as they leave money available as far as giving back for large tips. Roughly 3 months later, as you hear that 3 hours later in my head, however, it looks like Smith's gesture may not have been genuine, as Smith is now disputing the charge on his credit card. Among learning that the charges were being disputed, Jacobson reached out to Smith on social media, hoping that this was a mistake or a misunderstanding. Unfortunately, Smith confirmed that he has disputed the charge, leaving the business out of $3,000, which have already been paid by Lambert's tip. After Smith stopped responding to Jacobson's messages on Facebook, Jacobson, who is the manager, felt that it was only right that they had no other option but to take legal action against him, something Jacobson told the news network that Smith suggested himself. While Jacobson is confident that they have enough evidence in their favor regarding the case, he also expressed how even coming out on top of the lawsuit couldn't erase the disappointment that Smith's actions had done. So much for watching the Midday News. I would really love to hear your feedback on these last stories, especially the last one with the tip. How would you feel if you was a waitress or any kind of customer service person and you were left a $3,000 tip and then someone took it back? I would really love to know your thoughts on this. Please leave a comment, share, and subscribe. Again, have a great day. Peace. Once again, thank you for watching CCN Midday News. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also hit that notification button so you will never miss another news update. Have a great day. Peace.